Okay, so yesterday I lost the dog's AirTag way out in the woods. Now I got to go find it. I'll show you what works and what doesn't work, what to do and what not to do based on my personal experience. This is the second time in 2 weeks that dog has lost his tag. I need to glue that in. Things of note, it looks like open range cattle have been in here, at least one of them, because it rained a couple of days ago. So these tire tracks, they're pretty washed out. And whatever this skid thing is. And if you're wondering what all that flapping is, yeah, I'm wearing flip-flops because the weather's still good enough to wear flip-flops. You can force the AirTag to give you its location if you're in range by clicking on Play Sound. It isn't necessarily a sound that you're listening for, but you're essentially sending out a ping. And if the AirTag is in range, it'll respond. The phone will send out pings by itself periodically, but you might want to prompt it if you're moving around. Do not click the directions button in these kind of cases. You might just get directions to the Forest Service headquarters many miles away, or some other close address. And then you go there and find that the AirTag shows that it's back where you were just at. Very frustrating. Don't do it. Now, what do we have here? I'm not like Tracker Joe or anything, but that is clearly not a dog print. I would say it's most likely raccoon. And that happened a few days ago, apparently. You can see how washed out it is. You guys find anything? Any critters under there? There's the offender, the one that keeps losing his tag. Come here, you offender. Come over here. Come on. Let's have a look at you. Let me see your tag. Yep, no tag. So here's what I've discovered with dogs and AirTags. Now, dogs run all over the place. They're going hither and yon, and I tend to stay on the main trail. So, like if we take this trail here, what I want to try to do is set up a parallel search so that I get off of the trail and off into the brush where the dogs are, or where the dogs probably went. And I discovered that you can go farther than 30 feet. If the range is good for 30 feet, it's sometimes an underestimate. And what I discovered is that really out in the clear, you can go almost 200 feet and still get a signal off of an AirTag and get a better location. So if you're in some brush or cover, you might want to make it, say, 80 feet. Unless it's really, really bad, you'll have to use your own judgment. I spent close to an hour looking around in the wrong place because the AirTags get their location from a phone over Bluetooth. So the last location I had was from the last time the dog ran by me and set a location. Apparently, he lost his tag fooling around in the brush at a spot I had already walked by about 10 minutes further down the road. They get involved with what they're doing, but eventually they will find you. After that, we all got in the car and went home. I didn't notice it missing until later that evening. So in the city, somebody is just going to walk by with a phone, and that's going to update the location. Out here, though, there's nobody out here. So eventually I got in the car and slowly drove down the road, pinging for the AirTag, and finally got a hit. So like I said at the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and just glue this in. This worked for a while, and I do have another one of these tag holders, but it's the same style. The other dog's got a completely different thing, and I don't have one of those, so glue it is. I hope these tips about finding lost AirTags helps. We'll see you next time.